Welcome back tonight. And we all remember that scene from The Sound of Music, but don't let your eyes deceive you. That is Diane Sawyer there, not Julie Andrews, on that same mountain, which, by the way, is privately owned, not on any map or GPS. But Diane and the team joining Julie Andrews and retracing the untold story of The Sound of Music 50 years later. And back from that mountain tonight, Diane. And by the way, we should point out there is no sign on that mountain.
No.
And we didn't know what Julie Andrews went through to get that scene
How
done.
hard could it be to twirl, right? That's what we thought. Turns out it took her 9 times. She was knocked about, the downdraft from her helicopter. And then we discovered even getting there is a feat. Wow, is this it? Is this it?
Here we are, the view exactly as it was half a century ago, but the day we're there is sunny. Julie Andrews wasn't so lucky.
So I went to your mountain. I want to know how you did that.
How I got up there?
Oh,
well,
my.
It rained a lot.
The tarp over your head, freezing cold, waiting for the clouds to part.
I know. We actually went up the mountain in big open carts pulled by oxen. I would sit on top of all the camera equipment.
On that day we were shooting on the mountain, we're lucky. We have small, silent drones getting the shot. Back in 1965, Julie Andrews was doing battle with a helicopter that kept blowing up a tornado of wind.
This giant helicopter came at me sideways with a very brave cameraman hanging out the side, and I'd make that big turn, and then he'd go around me to go back and start again. But every time he went around me, the downdraft from the jets would fling me down into the grass.
I heard that occasionally you curse like a sailor.
I do. No, I do, and I did.
But somehow, out of that duel with the helicopter, somehow out of the long hours and the cold and the exhaustion, and that 20 minutes of sunshine, the giant speakers up in the trees,
These huge, big speakers in the trees were blasting this beautiful music.
and for all of us, an indelible moment, celebrating the simple joy of being young and alive.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Oh, that song will be playing in our heads straight through your special tonight. So many things we didn't know. And you go back to the real house, the real staircase, the real Abbey.
That's right. You see all of these things, and there's so many surprises behind the scenes. I think you're going to love this movie in a whole new way.
We're going to journey right with you, Diane, tonight. The Diane Sawyer special, The Untold Story of The Sound of Music, airs tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here, and we'll all be watching. I'm David Bjorn. Of course, we also hope to see you right back here tomorrow night. Until then, good night.